Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have some very surprising and very intriguing news when it comes to some PlayStation 5 leaks. This is actually in regards to a lot of upcoming games, a lot of upcoming major series, some IP stuff, and just overall general PlayStation 5 news. And this to me is very intriguing. So we're going to be talking about this because this also maybe shows a lot of big loyalty for some major AAA games coming out and like actually brand new games for us to be on the lookout for when it comes to all of our PlayStation 5s. We also have a little bit of other rumors mixed on in. I'm going to go and cover two as well. So go sit back, relax, and enjoy, and hope you guys will enjoy the video. As well, if any of you guys are brand new, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on as well. Make sure you guys enter on our PS5 giveaway if you guys want the easy sub to this channel, but also use the link tree and check out the second channel too as well. We also do have the Twitter and Twitch stream if you guys want to follow. The Amazon links down below for the PS5 controller pre-orders, PS5 consoles themselves, and all that other good stuff if you guys want to go check that on out. As well, we also do have the Weeble. Sign up for Weeble, deposit $100. You guys go get free stock, free money. Coinbase, you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go and get free Bitcoin. I appreciate you guys all so much for watching. Let's actually go dive in this video itself and definitely leave a like and comment down below your thoughts because this is very intriguing. So, as I mentioned, when it comes to all the gaming stuff, we're going to be seeing a lot of potential leaks and potential big stories and potential everything when it comes to the Xbox, the PC games, as well as PS5, because we have E3 right around the corner. E3 is coming about like in a week and a half or so from now. And as well, we actually do know that the Sony event is actually be at a completely different event, but they're also going to be having a really big major game conference around that time. So 100% we will be seeing quite a few different games and games showing on up, and that also leads to a lot of cool games too as well. So we're going to be talking about a major leak that happens now with the PS5, which is actually kind of really big news. I'm also going to touch on something a little bit big too as well for the Xbox later on throughout the video, so use the timestamps. But apparently now, and also don't mind how many tabs I have, if anything, just don't worry about it. Basically, the big PS5 exclusive announcement for E3 was apparently a little bit leaked as of recently. So we're going to talk about this. This is actually very big news, and I'd like to hear your thoughts down below. So, as this article over here from Comic Book Gaming says, a big, borderline huge, and I'd say this is massive, at least for me, PS5 exclusive has reportedly leaked ahead of its E3 2021 announcement. E3 2021 is only a few weeks away, and while PlayStation won't be present with game announcements, because basically PlayStation's like, we don't really need E3, but what we saw in previous years, they did go do a pretty big press show themselves. They realized they probably just get enough viewership themselves and they're fine, so we'll definitely go and cover that up if we can. Especially up on Twitch too as well, so make sure you guys follow for there. But basically reveals its partners will, including Square Enix, will basically be all like announcing a lot of cool stuff for E3, or are actually apparently making the next Final Fantasy game, which is Final Fantasy 16 on the PS5. But on top of actually having the PlayStation 5 Final Fantasy 16 exclusive, at least for timed exclusives, we also have a brand new report coming on in, and this is big because I'm a big Final Fantasy guy, fantasy game, like probably one of my favorite game series. The report comes the way of prominent industry insider and leaker Navtra, who has provided accurate information before it was revealed and announced in the past, including information pertaining to Square Enix and Final Fantasy. So basically, they've done a lot of different stuff with Square Enix stuff, and they were right on it before, so it does add a lot more validity when it comes to their claims. But according to the leaker, fans of the series can expect at least one more Final Fantasy announcement in addition to updates on the currently announced stuff. According to this, the leaker notes the game will be a PS5 exclusive. So this, to me, if you guys leave me your thoughts down below, this is huge. For me as a person, I'm a really big Final Fantasy fan, and I'm very curious to see what they're going to be throwing on out with this. We do know about the Final Fantasy 16 announcement, which I'm extremely hyped up for, and I hope we get to see more trailers or announcements or gameplay or whatever it is for the PS5. That's probably going to be one of my favorite PS5 exclusives. But as well, on top of the Final Fantasy 7 Remake DLC, we also might have another brand new major Final Fantasy game coming out for the PS5. Now, funny enough, I think a lot of my audience is more so not like into the big fantasy games, like, you know, the League of Legends or RPG games. You guys can leave a comment down below if you guys are or are not. But oh my God, I am very hyped up for this. Very hyped up for this. As well, though, unfortunately, this is all the leaker reveals. In other words, we don't know what type of Final Fantasy game it will be. What we do know, it will be a consensual, which means it could be another remake or Final Fantasy 7 Remake Part 2, whatever WoW name Square Enix winds up getting the remake second at. Which either way could be kind of cool. I don't think it's going to probably be that. I mean, I can maybe guess. it would kind of make sense in terms of all the games and game announcements. That's kind of like an easy prediction to make, but I'd almost be kind of curious to see if this would be something better, or also more so maybe like big updates for Final Fantasy 14 on PS5, etc. So at the moment of actually all this kind of coming in out, we have not seen any major news when it comes to Square Enix or Sony or anyone else basically making major comments, but we've also kind of seen some kind of interesting stuff that might be some really big news. But as well, in terms of other gaming news, because I want to go and talk about this, but never had a chance to go make a proper video for this, we also did go and see that Xbox actually got a really big pog over here, where they basically have an Xbox and PC exclusive for Starfield. This is also kind of a given. I'm sure you guys would probably know, because with Microsoft buying, with working with Bethesda, this is a Bethesda game. Starfield's basically like they're trying to be next gen type style Skyrim game. Like, it's not an Elder Scrolls game, but it's meant to be more of like a big RPG, kind of like that. And it's kind of funny because as of right now, we have not seen like any news when it comes to Starfield, besides maybe like 5 seconds of random trailer stuff. But I do want to go and touch on it because we saw this news come out a little bit ago, where basically with the Starfield news is basically starting to come on out with the really anticipated Bethesda title, which I'm extremely hyped up for. Basically, we actually did go have some comments saying Starfield is exclusive to Xbox and PC, said Venture Beat reporter Jeff Grubb, period. This is me confirming that. So this is 100% confirmed. The next major big Bethesda game that's not like Fallout or Elder Scrolls is going to be on PC and Xbox. Now, for me, I'm okay with that. I have a nice PC. I do also have a PS5, so I get pretty much every exclusive, but I'm sure maybe some of you guys out there might be a little bit on the sadder side. But this is also not really that much of shocking news, as I mentioned, because Microsoft did go buy Bethesda, but it is a major statement. Fallout and the Elder Scrolls have been highly popular in the PlayStation consoles, so this means that Microsoft has a potential system seller in Starfield, which I agree with. I do definitely think as of now, Xbox has like no major good games. I could not even tell you guys like a highly sought after game that came out since the Xbox Series X has even come out. At least for now, at least we've had a few little things to go test out for the PS5, such as Returnal. So at least we have something going on there, but I really can't think of any really good PlayStation or Xbox or PC exclusives come out so far. So this is at least good for anyone who has an Xbox, because it's finally getting some games to get hyped up for and excited for. But of course, as always, we're a really kind of PS5 based channel, so seeing this kind of news is always a bit more on the sadder side for this. But as well, for me, I have a PC, so I'm probably playing and streaming all these either way. But it's kind of interesting to kind of go note and see that we're now finally seeing some movement, some E3 pre-leak hype, so also some other like Xbox news finally coming on out. And now ideally, we're slowly starting to feel like we're in next gen, and we're slowly starting to feel like things are actually starting to work and get in the groove, which I love seeing this. So if you guys want to go leave a comment down below, would love to see your thoughts on this. I think it's very intriguing that we might have another brand new Final Fantasy game. If we see any more really good leaks, I'll let you guys know. On top of that, Starfield, I'm kind of hyped up to play it, but based on the past few Bethesda games, I've been a little bit iffy on it. So hopefully we'll have a really good, nice launch with not as many bugs. But I'd like to hear your thoughts down below. I'm just excited for both consoles that we're getting brand new games, and hopefully throughout this next 2-week period, we'll get even more majorly good games coming on out. So leave your comments down below, give your thoughts down below. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on as well. Make sure you guys are definitely going to subscribe in for the link tree down below for the brand new PS5 giveaways going on. Amazon links down below for the PS5 disc and digital and all that good stuff. You guys want to go check and see. Sign up for Weeble, deposit $100. You guys go get free stock, free money. Coinbase, you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go get free Bitcoin. Those are always linked down below. Like the video, sub, and all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys up on the next one.